will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. If you're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar. These fat white girls who get with a black dude and then they're like, see, I'm not racist. And I'm like, come on, Cheryl. It's not like you had a choice. It's like when black dudes are like, I don't even like them skinny white girls. I'm like, come on, Daryl. It's not like you had a choice either.
All right, so you see, I don't know what the comedian name was where she made the joke. And you never see, when it come to black men, you know, people can make all the jokes they want to, but there's no sensitivity involved. You know, black men don't get sensitive and cry. You know, if you look at that comment section on X of that post, it's a lot of people say, oh, this is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. And, you know, black men don't complain. They don't bitch and cry. And the crying and complaining that I won't say crying, them getting on the internet and talking about their experiences, I don't think that's a problem. You know, or defending, you know, ourselves on the internet, because they've been dragging us since we came to this country. We've been dragged by women, we've been dragged by Brad, we've been dragged by Becky, we've been dragged literally by everybody. Let's keep it funky. And here we not calling to get this Becky canceled. If she was a Keisha, nobody called it. No black man called to get Doechii canceled. But if they talk about the rainbow community, they get in a bunch. You talk about any women's rights group, any women's group, they get their panties in a bunch. You talk enough about Brad and them start getting mad and holding hands. They seen us create the black manosphere. You know, I think Osei Jackson is one of the guys credited for creating it. The black manosphere, it spawned off a lot of stuff. Apparently they got the white manosphere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and also, and my biggest gripe with the manosphere, I'm not a part of it, no disrespect or nothing. My biggest gripe with the manosphere is the very same women that they're fighting, their adversaries, they opened the door for them. They allowed them on their pop platforms. They was getting female co-hosts. They was giving these women the platform to speak. And what the women do? They turned on them, used them for their platform, you know, took the platform they gave them, Dr. Boyce Watkins and all these simp ass ninjas, you know, and they turned it on them and they started to create their own group. You gotta remember, Angry Man, I think he battled Shira 7. You know, even though he bodied her, she got bigger after that. Bigger. You know, that was their biggest problem. Even the fighting amongst each other, it's not their biggest problem. They put them hoes on. They let them hoes get a microphone, like Jap said, when they should have just had them continue to wear headphones. But the joke is funny to me because I see a lot of brads walking around here with fat white women. I see them with black fat women. Let's talk about it. I see a lot of brads out here with subpar women, even at the gym. And let's not talk about Hector and Julio and them. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you like who you like. You know, she can come up with that joke, and it was very clever about it. You know, fat white women, and the fatter you are, a lot of y'all, what's so funny about it, a lot, and that's why, you know, the internet changed this. Let me get into the joke. What's so funny about it is most women that are considered fat, they get married. Women that consider themselves fit and in shape or average, they get Nathan. They not getting married. Only ones out of them that's getting married is the trophy wives. You know what I'm saying? So once you kind of look at the joke, it's a lot of truth to the joke, but it's a lot of jewels in the joke. So a lot of y'all women think because y'all 10s or y'all 9s or y'all 8s or y'all beautiful, y'all not. And even the ones that are truly beautiful women and you can't keep a man, that lets you know you a -0 on the inside. A lot of men knew this from the beginning of time. You marrying the character, you not marrying the body. The body can change. You marrying the character. And that's a fact. You're marrying the character. So at the end of the day, you're marrying the character. So when you look at the situation and all that type stuff, man, oh, they act this way, but y'all act a certain way, and y'all end up marrying the guys that y'all don't want. Am I lying? They still end up marrying the guys they don't want, the simps, the lames. They get rid of the simps and lames and all of them. They get divorced, or some of them don't even get chose. And y'all in the boat, the fat bitches got husbands. Well, maybe y'all should start acting like the fat bitch, not have the internet, make everybody believe they look good. You know, at the end of the day, when you kind of talk about the black boy version of it, where black men told white fat women and fat women they look good, at the end of the day, you can say what you want to say. Black people are the biggest people out there. You know what I'm saying? So when you kind of look at it, sorry, I had to tell somebody at work or something. So you can say what you want to say about them. Black people are the biggest people on earth. That work in black men's favor because most women like a bigger guy. So should black women get in shape? Yeah, but I see fat white women all the time. Fat white women all the time. That's the crazy thing about it. You see fat white women all the time. They're like, it's just all these women are black women are petite and all that. Man, you see fat white women all the time. That bitch that's getting that joke, she got lunch lady arms. She got pre-lunch lady arms. You know, so she ain't the most in shape bitch, and she probably don't got a husband. She don't even look good. She look alright. She can suck the banana. You know, but I'm gonna go all the way to the backyard to release. I'm not about to take a chance on that Becky. But at the same time, men are always shamed for what they like. And like I said before, you know, maybe if you acted like a fat chick, maybe a lot of y'all had husbands. Real talk. You can say, the internet changed the way, man. How a bitch act on the internet is not how she act in real person. Let me say it again. How a bitch act on the internet is not how she act in real person. I met plenty of women off the internet, off Facebook, Instagram, whatever. How they be acting, all that sexual and freaky shit they talk, when you bring it right to their kitchen, they stand down. It's kind of like a girl tell you all week, yeah, when I see you, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to fight you, I'm mad at you. When you step to her, she get into a submissive mode. She stand down. All that really means is she want them cheeks clapped. So at the end of the day, they can continue to make jokes about black men. Black men can take it. No Diddy, no Harvey Weinstein, no Kevin Spacey. But y'all were always concerned about who we fucking. Y'all always concerned about what we doing because we set the trend. A lot of these white boys that's sleeping with black women and trying to get with black, dude, they just following the trend. Them the hoes we ain't want. Real talk. So, you know, the joke, it was cool. It was funny. You know, probably a nigga wrote it. Man wrote it. You know, women ain't really funny. But, I love in the comment section where you got a lot of people with hidden logos and being sickly racist. Like, man, really, most black men can fuck any of y'all hoes. Arabs, they getting clapped. Indians getting clapped. They want to get clapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really matter to us. We clap Becky all day. It's not hard. It's not hard. You know, so, you know, I found it was a cool little joke, but you notice how we don't get up in arms, and I ain't hate on her. It was a solid joke. But she mad because the fat bitches got motion, and her pre lunch lady arms ain't got none. But hey, hit the link in the description. Find me everywhere. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. Peace.